In recent years, there has been a noticeable increase in the number of cars failing emissions tests. You might ask, why is this happening, especially when technology is advancing and automakers are under stricter environmental regulations than ever before? The truth is, the issue stems from a mix of stricter testing protocols, evolving technology, and even driver habits. Cars that once easily passed these tests are now struggling to meet new standards. If you're curious about what's causing this spike in emissions test failures, stay with us as we count down the top 10 reasons why cars are facing challenges when it comes to passing emissions tests. Let's dive into these issues and uncover the real reasons behind this growing problem. 10. Stricter emissions regulations. At number 10, we begin with stricter emissions regulations. Over the years, governments worldwide have been implementing tougher standards to reduce pollution and combat climate change. Countries like the United States, the UK, and those in the European Union have raised the bar on what they consider acceptable emission levels. While this is great news for the environment, it has put more pressure on vehicle manufacturers to develop engines that emit fewer pollutants. Older cars in particular struggle to meet these newer, tighter regulations, leading to a higher failure rate in emissions tests. These stringent rules mean that even minor issues with a car's exhaust system or engine can result in a failed test. 9. Aging vehicle fleet. Coming in at number 9 is the aging vehicle fleet on our roads. The average age of cars on the road has been increasing, with many drivers holding onto their vehicles longer than ever before. Older cars are more likely to have worn out parts and outdated technology that can lead to higher emissions. Components like catalytic converters, oxygen sensors, and exhaust systems degrade over time, which can cause a car to emit more pollutants. While regular maintenance can help mitigate some of these issues, aging vehicles are inherently less efficient than newer models, making them more prone to failing emissions tests. 8. Poor vehicle maintenance. At number 8, we have poor vehicle maintenance as a significant contributor to emissions test failures. Regular maintenance is crucial for a car's overall health, and neglecting it can lead to increased emissions. For instance, failing to replace a faulty oxygen sensor or ignoring a check engine light can result in a vehicle producing higher levels of harmful gases like carbon monoxide, hydrocarbons, and nitrogen oxides. Routine maintenance tasks such as oil changes, air filter replacements, and spark plug checks play a vital role in keeping emissions in check. However, when these are neglected, the vehicle's performance deteriorates, leading to poor fuel efficiency and higher emissions. 7. Faulty oxygen sensors. Coming in at number 7 is the issue of faulty oxygen sensors. Oxygen sensors play a crucial role in regulating the air-to-fuel ratio in a car's engine. When these sensors are not functioning properly, they can cause the engine to run too rich, too much fuel, or too lean, not enough fuel, both of which can lead to increased emissions. A malfunctioning oxygen sensor can trigger the check engine light, but many drivers ignore this warning, not realizing the impact it can have on their emissions test results. Replacing a faulty sensor is relatively inexpensive, but failing to do so can lead to a failed test and higher repair costs down the line. 6. Catalytic converter issues. At number 6, we highlight catalytic converter issues. The catalytic converter is one of the most critical components in a car's emissions control system. It helps convert harmful pollutants from the engine into less harmful emissions before they are released into the atmosphere. However, if the catalytic converter is damaged or worn out, it won't be able to efficiently filter out pollutants, resulting in a failed emissions test. This component can degrade over time or get clogged, especially if the vehicle has been poorly maintained. Replacing a catalytic converter can be costly, which is why some car owners delay addressing this issue until it's too late. 5. More accurate testing procedures. At number 5, we have more accurate testing procedures that have made it harder for cars to pass emissions tests. Testing technology has advanced significantly, enabling inspectors to detect even the smallest increase in emissions. Modern emissions testing equipment can identify problems that older tests might have missed, leading to more cars failing. While these advancements are beneficial for ensuring that vehicles on the road are as clean as possible, they also mean that cars need to be in near perfect condition to pass. This heightened sensitivity in testing equipment ensures compliance but also contributes to the increase in failures. 4. Issues with fuel injectors. Coming in at number 4 are issues with fuel injectors. Fuel injectors are responsible for delivering the correct amount of fuel to the engine, and when they aren't functioning properly, they can cause problems that affect emissions. Dirty or clogged fuel injectors can lead to an improper air-fuel mixture, which can increase the levels of pollutants produced by the engine. Additionally, if the injectors leak, they can cause unburned fuel to exit through the exhaust, leading to higher emissions. Regular cleaning and maintenance of fuel injectors can help ensure that they are working properly and reduce the risk of emissions test failures. 3. Software malfunctions in modern vehicles. At number 3, we explore software malfunctions in modern vehicles. With cars becoming more technologically advanced, many systems rely on software to monitor and control engine performance. While this software can help optimize fuel efficiency and reduce emissions, it can also cause problems if it malfunctions. Issues with the vehicle's onboard computer can lead to incorrect air-fuel ratios, faulty sensor readings, or other performance problems that affect emissions. In some cases, a simple software update can fix the problem, but if the issue goes unnoticed, it can lead to a failed emissions test. 2. Improper use of aftermarket parts. Coming in at number 2 is the improper use of aftermarket parts. Many car owners turn to aftermarket parts to save money on repairs, but these components can sometimes cause more harm than good. Not all aftermarket parts are designed to meet the same standards as original equipment manufacturer (OEM) parts, which means they might not function as efficiently. For example, an aftermarket catalytic converter might not filter pollutants as effectively as an OEM part, leading to higher emissions. In other cases, modifications to the exhaust system, such as removing or altering the catalytic converter, can result in an immediate failure of the emissions test. 1. Software updates and emission control defeat devices. Finally, at number 1, we have software updates and emission control defeat devices. Some manufacturers have been caught using software that manipulates emissions readings during tests, a practice that gained notoriety during the Volkswagen emissions scandal. These defeat devices detect when a car is undergoing testing and alter the engine performance to produce lower emissions. While these practices are illegal and have led to significant fines and recalls, they have raised awareness about the potential for software manipulation in modern vehicles. Additionally, some vehicle owners may unknowingly disable certain emissions control features through unauthorized software updates or tuning, leading to higher emissions and failed tests. As we've seen, there are multiple reasons why cars are failing emissions tests more frequently. From stricter regulations to advanced testing methods and common maintenance issues, it's clear that passing these tests requires attention to detail and regular upkeep. While modern technology has brought about significant improvements in emissions control, it has also introduced new challenges. We hope this countdown has helped you understand why emissions test failures are on the rise and what you can do to avoid them. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We'll be bringing you more insights into automotive trends and technology. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.